All right, good morning, folks. So I think we got everything we need to get this trench buried. But first, we gotta get 4 wires run. So basically 2 sets. I should run 3. No, I don't have enough. Anyway, we're gonna run 2 sets. So the first set I gotta run to the garage and then along the trench and then up through, so that we know how long they need to be. Then we'll cut them, roll them back up, and then run the 4 wires all the way through the pipes. I'm kind of getting a late start. It's already 10 this morning and we got to get this stuff done. So no matter what, we're gonna have to lose some power. I mean, it is what it is, and we'll get it run through to the house. We'll run 1 set and then the second set together through the PVC. We're gonna adjust a little bit of PVC. Look at that, that's fresh. Fresh last night. But yeah, let's get this done. Let's get this moving right along and see how we do. It's the first run. We'll have to label these so that we know what's what, but we got the first one done. We got to roll it back up now. And after we cut it, we'll leave a little bit of slack on this end. I left a little bit of slack on that end, but just to be safe, we'll have, I don't know, 10 extra feet. Maybe I should go a little bit further, but I think we'll be fine. I'll just pull maybe 10 feet on this side. There's probably 10 feet on that side, but we do have to go up through the garage, so I'll leave a little bit extra. Yeah, it was in the 20s this morning, so how nice is that? Winter is coming. Now I just got to roll in this 200 feet of wire. It'd be nice if there was a faster way to do this, but this is going to be it. Do our best. Yeah, now it's going to get tougher. Looks like a candy cane. You just wanted to come off the roll nice and easy. It's monotonous jobs like this that get, you know, like, do I really want to do this? How's old NASCAR doing anyway? It's getting close to the playoffs, or maybe they happened already. Maybe I'm out of touch, I don't know. But I'll tell you who is doing good is the old Packers. Green Bay Packers for life, man. They are doing so amazing. As soon as you think that they're out, they show you they're not out. Yeah, we're getting a little bunched up here. Got to be careful. I don't know about you, but running wires, it's not my forte. All right, we got her all rolled up. This will be string 2, that'll be string 1. I'm guessing it's going to be real crappy getting it off that roll. It's kind of get all bundled up, twisted. It never works right when you put two strings together without taping them constantly, but I didn't want to tape this time because I did it last time, and now if I wanted to pull them two wires, I couldn't. I'd have to pull all four. So this time, I'm doing a little bit different. I'm hoping it works fine, and we'll see. So we got to pull these other wires out. Let's get to doing that. We got to pull our disconnect, and then we'll start yanking. All right, let's see how easy this is. I'm pretty sure we were somehow connected, because when I flipped the breakers the other day, we had way too much wattage coming in. All right, so we'll get all our wires connected here. I got some pipe goop out here. Now for the real test. Make this a little bit easier. All right, so we made it to here. That's quite a ways. I'd say about 70 feet, 80 feet, maybe more. This next one, we're gonna have to dig a little trench underneath the slab and into the hole. And we'll go ahead and use that one. And we'll get her connected. But we're making it. We did have to disconnect every single tube. It's got a little snake in it. We'll straighten that out later. But for now, it's going to be good. Once we get it to into the hole, then I have to figure out like really what I want to do. Do I just leave it on the bottom and then put the tubes over the top of it, the boiler tubes, or do I put the solar wires on top of the tubes? I think we're going to go on the bottom, because since we got to do this first, and we're going to figure this out somehow, some way. Well guys, we got everything buried. What a long day. The house tube was a little bit rough. We got these two hanging out here for the wood boiler. We got the solar run under here. Everything buried except for one thing that I failed to remember, which is power cord to the boiler. She needs power out there. So I guess I'll dig a little trench and throw it under there after. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw it under there tomorrow. But yeah, definitely failed to get the boiler power wire out there. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot that, but I definitely did. We were like 90% buried when I remembered. But yeah, this one's coming up next to the garage. We got it all the way through to there. And then we got the house laid under here all the way over there. I'm really not a fan of how far this sticks out from the house, but yeah, it's way up here. This needs to go. I would like it to be a little bit closer, but it is what it is. So we're fine, happy with where we're at. We had a great day, and yeah, we'll just build a little box around that thing and pipe it right into the house. I like it. Since we don't have concrete this week, we're going to go ahead and try and get this wire put in. Since I forgot to put it in along with the tubing. And I thought about running just something on top, but for the winter, because we do need power at the wood boiler no matter what. We got to have pumps running. There's light on the thing so we can see at night. Not that we'll use the light, but we definitely need the pumps to run. So we definitely need power out here, and I'm gonna have to plow at least a line to the toilet, so we're not trudging through the snow to get to the outhouse every day. So we definitely need to get that, and I don't want to have to, if I put something on the top to plow, I'm gonna have to be very careful. I'm gonna have to go up and down. There's gonna be a hump right there, and I don't want that. So I figure if we go about a foot down and we just stick in our same trench, we just go down a foot and dig a trench. This is all soft dirt. It should come up fairly easily, and we'll just lay it in and be done with it. So knock it out real quick, I'm hoping, because this is soft. It should be. I mean, we just buried it 2 days ago, so this should be nice and easy to dig up as long as I can stick in the trench. And then we'll put some wire in there. I got some 12-2 that we can put down in here, and I think that's all it requires. I should probably look that up beforehand, and then I got a couple extra pieces of PVC that I might throw over this little drive area here, and then we'll put the rest in some PEX, and just enough to protect it so rocks don't cut into the wire and all that jazz. But I do have 2 pieces of PVC 20 feet left that we can lay out here. I had extra, so we'll get that out, and then for the rest, the remaining, we'll go ahead and just throw it in some PEX. I could throw the whole thing in PEX, maybe, I don't know, but that PEX is pretty hard to unravel, and could probably do it one by one, little by little. But let's get to it. Let's knock this out and be done with it. Look, I don't know why I like to do things twice. Sometimes it's the fact that maybe I just didn't know. But this I did know about. I knew I had to bury a line in here. I knew it beforehand. And just completely forgot. Sometimes I think that my brain just... Why am I stuck? Sometimes I think my brain just thinks like, oh, we can get another workout in if we don't bury this line. Just get another workout. Who needs to go to the gym when you dig trenches every other day? Seems like, anyway. It's either digging or reburying. It's a whole body workout. It's in my legs, it's in my back, it's in my shoulders, it's in my arms. It's just a full body workout. Gauge your core. Yeah. So yeah, I think my brain just tries to trick me. Tricked me good this time. That's for sure. I don't mind, but it sucks when you do something and then you realize, hey, I needed to do that too. Completely forgot about that. We're almost done. And then we gotta figure out how to put this wire in. This dirt has been pretty easy to dig back up though, so not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, we got our adapter in there, as that is duct tape, but it's an adapter nonetheless, and we got our pipe run all the way, and she's like perfect. So let's get to burying this thing and be done. Well, hey guys, fall has arrived. As you can see, we don't have many leaves on the trees anymore. You can see all the birch over there across the pond, or the bog, if you will. It's not much of a pond anymore. But yeah, it's been a good week out here. We got a lot of stuff buried. We got our tubes buried for the wood boiler. We got our solar reburied, solar wires replaced. And then we had to rebury the power wire for the wood boiler. Other than that, it's been we haven't got a whole lot done. It's been actually a couple lazy days, last couple days, which has been nice to relax a little bit. Did a little poker night, a little Packer game day. Yeah, a little good weekend, really good weekend. Still no concrete. I've been getting the cold shoulder from the concrete guys, and not sure. I'll give them a call again today, see if I can get a hold of them. And also, I gotta contact the wood boiler guy today to see if we can go down there and pick up our remaining orders. See if they're in. So got to do that still. So next week, and then we're gonna have to start pounding holes into the garage. Then we have to set up all the components for the interior of the garage for the underfloor heating. And then we got to figure out how we're going to get this boiler off of that trailer and into position. But we definitely need to get some concrete in there, so we're definitely waiting on concrete. I really hope we get that done this week, at least. We get our footers in, or our footings, whatever. The barrier, the frost wall put in. So then we can get our foam down and we can get our boiler tubes, or our underfloor heating tubes run. That would be really nice if we could do that this week. But man, we are coming close. I mean, it's going to start getting cold. I think tomorrow's high is supposed to be 47. But we'll get a good week. No matter what, it'll be a great week out here. This is one of the best times of the year. So beautiful out here. So we'll get her moving, and yeah, I will be going live this weekend for sure. I will keep you guys updated. I'll throw something out there. I'll schedule it for Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure which day right now. I'm thinking more Sunday, but really depends on what we have going on the weekend. I'm thinking Sunday. So, but I'll throw it out there. Keep you guys informed. We'll schedule it. We'll get it moving. But yeah, you guys have a great week. This is Dan in the Northwoods Dream. See you later.